Greetings, YouTube. I know it feels like we've been waiting for the Vietnam era. Or since the Vietnam era, I should say. Maybe since World War II. I don't know, for this new update to come out. But, let's bring up the screen. I have not seen it yet. I have not seen the background. I just downloaded it. Thor Jane Foster looks like she is electrocuting herself. That's not shocking. Literally. So far, the early returns of the movie are mixed, so we'll see if the game update is actually better than the movie. Now, one of the first things I wanted to do, I've got 4 full energy refills that are expiring, and I'm pretty sure at least one of them will expire before I have a chance to use it tomorrow. So we're going to use it now, and we're going to do the old experiment, right? We're going to do the experiment where, in theory, I've got 41 energy now. If I use one of the energy refills, it should add, 70? Energy. And don't see it there. Did I look. Let's be honest. I might have been able to not read something properly, but I thought the extra energy is added to it. That, however, is how it always has been, right? So let's say you've got like 1 or 2 energy and you use it. Well, it's supposed to go to 72 or 73. That's how I read it. No? Nobody? Let's click this. We got the, I don't know. Alright, so that didn't work. And again, maybe it's user error, but for the moment, it is not ideal. So that's the first test, and that test didn't really work out too well. I just maybe wasted an energy refill. Not that that's a big deal, probably would have expired anyway, but I was hoping for a little bit more flair, you know? A little bit more of a, oh, there's a difference. There's an energy icon I keep waiting for to see. Energy is used to move between tiles on the quest board. It is recovered over time. Okay, well, unless you're not going over. All right, let's do the standard test now. Now, I do not have a high-ranking Thor Jane Foster. I was not graced with the presence of a Thor Jane Foster at high rank, but I do have an Awakened 6-star. And let's see what her synergies are now. Because right now, it appears that, we'll throw in a little Mr. Vision. We'll throw in a little OG Thor. Why not? Why not Corgid? Since I just got him. Okay, well. Let's remind ourselves of the champion description, shall we say. She's got that Witch smashes, shock, stagger, offensive burst. First thing I want to do is just see if she has new mechanics or the same animations. That was what I loved about the Deadpool X-Force. And of course, the AI is not too aggressive. All right, we're gonna parry heavy. There's a couple of staggers. And now we're going to fire a special one. And it's like it's almost in slow motion. Well, that was a bit disappointing. Okay, let's go to a special 2 next. Maybe I'll do a parry heavy and then a special 2, just for the fun of it. The big question is, what new bugs are going to be in store? Okay, we did a parry heavy. Let's fire it off with a special 2. There's the shock value. Can we stun him? Not yet. There's a stun. There's a stun. There's a stun. Okay, so now we're stun locking. That was fun. And then maybe a special one after that. Can we keep stunning him? There's a stun. Okay. I mean, there's something there. Is it a lot different than I remember? Not at all. I think she's going to be a really terrible Suicides champion, which is why you're seeing me take so much recoil damage. There's a stun. There's a stun. There's a stun. I wanted to see if I could get him stunned until I do back-to-back special twos, and I did. Right? So the thing is, the damage is just not that amazing. So this reminds me of like a worse version of pre-patch 12.0 Scarlet Witch, where you can chain stun somebody in the corner, but Scarlet Witch would have those unbelievable special twos. She kind of still does. Whereas this, it's like, well, you're building up shocks. Maybe I should just do this. Stack the staggers. Maybe is that what the kids want to do? I mean, it's cool, I guess. I just made a mistake there. But I don't know. I don't see myself ever using this, you know? Like, what are you gonna do? Use it in Battlegrounds? We did get 2 consecutive special twos done, so that's something. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying she needed to change her animations, but it just, like, there have been so many champions where I've known that they've gotten buffed, but like in using her right now, it's not obvious to me. Like, there are champions that their buffs have been so good that, like, the difference between them buffed, pre-buffed and post-buff, like, let's say Red Max, was just laughably different. I noticed a huge difference with Venom. Storm, OG Storm, was amazing. I don't know. I'm sure there are going to be people who say, boy, if you do X, Y, and Z, you can get insane damage. There are people who said that about Deadpool, X-Force, and Guillotine, and Yondu. So if they can say that about those champions, I'm sure they can say that about Thor, Jane Foster. But in the end, this sort of feels like maybe a game version so far of the movie's reception. It's not that it's going to be the worst movie you've ever seen, but you're probably not going to remember it in like T-5 days. Whereas this month, once it passes so far, like, it's not that it's the worst month ever, but it's probably just not going to be one that you remember as having like a lasting power in your brain. So that's my initial response. I'm still trying to figure out what I did wrong with the energy. Like, I thought it would go over 70. Maybe I'm just an idiot. That's been confirmed on the channel many times, so it wouldn't be the first time. But the update's out for iOS at least. Good luck. Hopefully Android users don't take forever like it did last time.